Good morning, you guys. I am just making myself my coffee this morning. I opted to make a coffee because the coffee shop that I went to yesterday doesn't open until 9, but I want to try to get to the Agora by 8, and it is 7:12 right now. So instead of finding a new coffee place and then getting it and then them telling me I can't bring my coffee into the Agora inevitably, which I'm sure would happen because everywhere else you cannot bring food or drinks, I am just making coffee here. I also just messaged my Airbnb host asking how to get a taxi or if I should use the Uber app or like what, so hopefully we'll get more info there. Let me hop in the shower while the coffee pot keeps like going on and then turning off and then going on and turning off. I think it's almost done though. Yeah, let's get ready. It's 7:15. We gotta get a move on. I am just about to head out, again wearing the same outfit that I wore yesterday just because I know it's like breathable and comfortable. It's about 70 degrees outside and it's 8 a.m. well 7:55, so I wanted to be there at 8 a.m. but that's okay. The bucket hat really grew on me really fast. So yesterday I was saying that I hated bucket hats, or like I thought I didn't look good in them. Now if you have your thoughts, please just don't leave them in the comments. It's just kind of fun. Like it's not like it's like the most fashionable thing in the world, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. We're about to head out. I just wanted to finish as much of my coffee as possible. You know, this is the first black coffee that I've had all trip. It's not terrible. I don't like love it, but I think what my plan is going to be is to go to the Agora, and then I want to go back over to the coffee shop that I went to yesterday, get another croissant and coffee because I got an iced vanilla latte there yesterday. It was so good. Maybe we'll go over to Syntagma Square. I finally figured out how to say it, and then to the museum. I think those are all of the things that we have to do. And then again, I made like a little like extras list if I had extra time and wanted to do more things. So let's get to it. Now that it's nice and early, we're gonna head out. All right, we made it to the ancient Agora. The entrance was just changed because they're doing renovations, but I think we can actually walk into this area. And then there's all this down here to explore too. There's so many cats. Okay, this is I think the closest I've been able to get to any of the temples. You still can't like obviously walk on it, but it's just so big. I'm glad I'm out here early because the sun here is just different. It's only 70 degrees and it's hot out. So we have so much to explore here. I'm glad I came. I almost didn't, but I'm glad I did. This is just the craziest background. I don't think I'll ever have a background like it. Okay, I'm in like a shady spot, so I feel like I can kind of talk for a sec. There are so many ruins, obviously. This is a museum right here. So I'm gonna walk in. There's also so many cats everywhere. There's one there. There's some over there. Anyway, let's go to the museum part and then we'll keep walking around the ruins and we'll head off to the next thing. Was like saying something to the effect of like when they were doing renovations in 2 BC or something. Wait, no, 2 AD. 2 AD, that's crazy. And then it was like, here's what it looked like in 500 BC. I'm still like wrapping my head around how old everything is. Like it's crazy. We're back for a quick, just like actually quick. I want to just eat. I didn't get anything too big. Oh my god, I'm like really sweaty. Alright, I'll show you what I got. I'm actually really happy that I went where I did because the museum part of it was so cool, and I don't know, just like it was different. Every time I go to see different ruins, they feel different. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm gonna go charge my phone really fast too because it's at 26%. So I went back to TaylorMade, which is just so good. I really like their drinks. I haven't had, well, the first few places I went, it was like cold. So I was having hot lattes, which is easy to find around here. And I like a hot latte with no flavor. I like a cold latte with no flavor too, but I feel like it's easier to like tell if the espresso isn't good, and this one has been so good. You can tell it's like the most Americanized. I don't know how else to say it, but it's good. Just a little taste of home. Yum. They didn't have any seats today because by the time I got there it was about 10. So I decided to just walk because my Airbnb is I think like a 3 or 4 minute walk from TaylorMade. But then I got croissant, which I got yesterday, and then today there's so many things I wanted to try. I decided if I want more I can go back, but I got an eclair. That's my breakfast. We're gonna have this, just kind of hang out for a sec. We're gonna go over to the museum. It is air conditioned in the museum, so I purposefully did Agora early. It's starting to get hot out there. It's 77 and the sun is at 3 UV. In like 40 minutes it's already gonna go up to 6, so it's getting hotter. That's the last official thing like on my list of like I really want to do. Actually, I want to go back to Syntagma Square, so we're gonna go to the museum and then Syntagma Square. Let's eat this, hang out for a sec, and then we'll head off. Major stop of the day. This is Syntagma Square. Funny enough, this felt almost more lively when I came in at like 9:30 p.m. It was like festival was happening, but I think that right there is the train station that I came in from, I think. I don't really know. It was like very dark and I was very confused, but this is the last thing that I wanted to see like in the day. Wait, no, I was totally wrong. This is the Parliament building. I must have come out from here. This is where we came out from. This is where we saw the changing of the guards yesterday. Now, I think we're gonna go get some lunch, dinner. It's almost 1:30, but I need to sleep early, so I'm gonna go get some food and then we're gonna shower, rinse off, do the laundry, kind of relax a little. I'm at, I think, 6 miles for the day, and I did 11 yesterday, so I think these are gonna be some of our last like really long walking days, but tomorrow is questionable because I get in so early, so we'll see. Successful day. As you guys saw, I finally found food. It took me 5 years to find food, but I don't know why, but I did, and I got carbonara, which was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. I think that was the most expensive food that I've had so far, but it was still only 19? Whatever it was, 22 US dollars, which I feel like is a pretty standard price for food. So I don't know. Everything else has been like 10 US dollars, which is crazy. So here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm going to quickly rinse off. My body has so much sunscreen on it, and the sunscreen doesn't like come off on the first pass. So I'm gonna rinse off, shower basically, and then I'm going to start doing some laundry and like start to pack up and things, and then before I go to bed I'll do one last shower so like I really get the sunscreen off, and then that's when I'll like wash my hair and the whole thing too. This is more just like a so I can actually relax type of shower. I opted to eat inside. I was able to actually have air conditioning, so I'm not like super sweaty. But I'm gonna turn on the AC in here, so I'll just like either read or watch something on my phone and just kind of like do anything else that I want or need to do. It's about 2:45, almost 3 p.m. So we're starting to wind down, which I only wanted to try to see like one more thing really, and it was kind of like a nice to have, but it's all the way like, if you can kind of see my map, this is like, whoa, this is generally the area that I've been sticking to, and it's all the way over here. So it would be like, how long is that? walk be? A 40-minute walk. And I think it would be cool, but I think it's just gonna be more archaeological stuff. Again, super neat, but I've seen so much that I think it's okay if I don't see it. That's all. So let's go rinse off and then we'll start getting through the rest of the day basically. Okay, it is so early. It's about 4 a.m. now. I woke up at 3:30 to shower and stuff. I'm like turning off the lights as I check the rooms. I'm sad to be leaving this place. I really liked it here. Maybe we'll come back someday soon. All right, so this flight is my first one where I need to have everything in the bag. So sadly, you guys have to go in the bag, but I will see you guys when we get to Corfu. We're supposed to get there at like 8 a.m. It's gonna be an early day. I was thinking about seeing if the hotel will let me go early, at least maybe drop off my bag, or I was also considering maybe renting a car depending on how cheap it was. So we'll kind of figure all that out. I don't know how likely that is, but we'll see. Could be nice to be able to like drive around the island since I'm staying at this like lower area, but everything you would want to see is like on the upper side. So any downtime that I have, I wouldn't be able to easily access that without paying for a taxi, so could be worth it. We'll see. Anyway, let's go finish getting ready and then we're gonna head off to the airport. Corfu, it's loud, but I got a latte and a donut, and my friend who's getting married actually texted me and was like, if you want to meet us at our Airbnb, we can go explore the island. So I had bussed to like the main town, but I didn't make it quite into the main town, but I'm gonna opt for hanging out with friends. So let's go take the bus to her Airbnb and then we're gonna go, I don't know, do some stuff. Okay, update. I was gonna take a bus, but my friend said that she's just gonna pick me up instead, so I'm just gonna wait. All day's not bad. We're still at the bus stop, but we'll see what we get up to today. Oh, that would have been my bus, except I'm not taking the bus anymore. Look, my friend's photo is so funny, but like we're so close. Oh my gosh, she's about to pick me up. That's me. That's her. Corfu. I'm like so excited to be here. As you guys saw, I had like a pretty big beach day with my friends. So basically my friend woke up and she was like, ooh, I wonder who's in town, and I happened to text her, and so her and her fiance picked me up and we went to one beach, and then we went over to lunch, and then we bopped over to another beach and just kind of like explored the south of Corfu. Then they dropped me off at my hotel and now it is 5:18. So it's a little bit later now, but there's a bunch of delays and stuff because there were a lot of storms yesterday, and so a lot of things got delayed, but we're here and I want to show you guys the place. So obviously you walk in here and then there's like this whole kitchen area. She said that you just like go like this to turn on the light, and it's technically like an apartment as well. They also gave me free wine, so I think I'm gonna have some wine later, some waters, and then they also gave me some free espresso, which is really nice. So have this whole area, and then right here is the bathroom. No door again, but I think this will be a better situation than in Amsterdam because it's like this kind of shower head, like a rain shower head kind of thing. So I have this. It's just like a lot more updated than I thought it was going to be. Very excited about that because I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to be getting with this place, and it's really close to a bunch of food and it's walkable to the beach that we're going to. So I'm very excited about that too. And then here's the rest of the room. So I just put this duvet on. It was prettier before, but I know I'm gonna get cold at night. So we have this area. It's definitely like open and nice and like airy, which is really nice. And then this is where that espresso is. She gave me a whole list of recommendations, big mirror, which is nice. And then TV, but it doesn't have like casting or whatever, so that's okay. And then last but not least, a little balcony area that I don't know if I'll use, but it's here. That is the place. I think I'm gonna kind of close this a little bit Whoa, that's very dark. The last beach that we went to, there was somebody smoking like right behind me, and it kind of was like getting to me, and so we ended up leaving, but it didn't feel the best, I won't lie. But I'm thinking about just like relaxing here, and then I'm gonna look at the recommendations and see what maybe I can get. Everything is like pretty walkable, luckily. There's obviously like Greek food, which we did have some Greek food earlier today, so maybe I'll have like a pizza or a pasta. Does that some of these places are only like an 8-minute walk, so it could be kind of nice. Yeah, I'm just excited to be here. The host has been so great too. This place is called Galatia Apartments and Studios, I think. Galatia. So if you guys are ever in Corfu, this place is really cool. They've already like set up a taxi to take me to the wedding, which is really nice. So I don't have to think about that. Just like all those types of things. Also, I'm just noticing they gave me slippers, which is so cool. So I'm gonna kind of just like relax here, and then maybe we'll go to dinner. Most of the people that I know are not in yet, so that is okay. I'm also going to quickly take out my dress and hang it up so that that's good to go. That's what we're gonna do. I'm just kind of I almost want to, maybe I'll take a quick rinse off shower actually, so I can get kind of some of that like smoke smell out of my body. Let's do that and hang up my dress, and then we'll see what we end up doing for the rest of the night. Good morning, you guys. Let me turn on the lights. I slept so hard last night, like so hard. I thought that I was going to go get dinner last night, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like shower and rest for a little bit and then I'll get dinner. And I passed out, like passed out. I haven't slept that hard in a really long time. I don't know if it's partially because I have friends in the area, so like, you know, I know that I'm like comfortable and safe. I don't really know what it is about, or if it's the hotel. The hotel is so comfortable. Like the people have made me feel so comfortable, just like everything has been perfection. I'm going to take a quick rinse off shower. I'm not going to wash my hair because I'm gonna save washing my hair for tonight. Let's check outside, see how nice it is. Oh my god, it's like perfect temperature. There's like a cute little spot right here. Okay, wait, maybe I have an espresso and read outside. Okay, so today is beach day, and basically we're just gonna go to the beach, and the beach is like a 5-minute walk for me. So I'm gonna definitely want another coffee. Like I was saying, my host gave me this whole list, which has been so helpful because I'm actually in like the perfect little spot where there's a bunch of places right next to me, which I'm so grateful for. I'm gonna definitely get some coffee at some point, but for now I'm just gonna have a little espresso, I think. I'm not really usually like a big espresso person, but let's give it a shot. I want to see the main little town, I think, at some point, just because I'm here and I might as well. I think it's like a 40-minute bus ride. The wedding tomorrow doesn't start until I think 5, so I want to like be there around 4:45, so I'll have all morning tomorrow. So I think I'm going to kind of just take it easy today. If I feel like getting out and about, maybe I'll do it today instead, so that I can like not have anything that I feel like I need to do tomorrow. But otherwise, let's just enjoy the moment right now. I feel like everywhere that I've been, I've like felt like, oh, I really need to see everything that I can, and this is the first place where I'm like, it would be really nice to see that area, but I don't know, like that's really all I have besides the like the wedding is the main piece of this. And then the last day that I'm here, we're having like a full recovery day at the pool at the estate where the wedding was gonna be at. So well, you know, that's a tomorrow activity. Not tomorrow, tomorrow's the wedding. I keep like having the moment where I'm like, oh my god, she's getting married. Like, that's crazy. But no, today is the beach day, tomorrow's wedding, and then the next day is recovery day, and then I leave the next morning. I can't believe that this trip is almost over. Like, partially it makes me sad, but I'm trying really hard to not think about it because I'm like, live in the moment, Jessica, live in the moment. I didn't get to use my balcony in Berlin, so let's use the balcony here. It's also a much quieter and cuter balcony here. I really love it here. Like this hotel and just Corfu, it's just everything is so perfect. So let's enjoy and have some caffeine, and then once we're done with that, we'll go and explore, and then we'll go to the beach. My breakfast was delicious. Had a waffle with fruit and honey and a latte, and it was so good. I've like kind of learned, because I'm sensitive to smoke, to sit. If I want to sit outside, I just sit like really close to the inside, and then more people will sit like further out on the outside like balcony areas, and so then I don't get nearly as much smoke, which is nice. I'm gonna turn on the AC. I think I'm gonna read for a little bit. I'm really into my book right now, so I'm really enjoying it. I'm like almost 50% of the way through The Bright Years, and I'm just obsessed. Like, I've been obsessed from the very beginning, and I love this book. So I think we're just gonna kind of relax here, hang out, and then we'll head off to the beach soon. The beach day starts in like an hour and a half, so we have tons of time. I think this is, I said this earlier, but this is like the most amount of time that I've had to just like actually relax and feel like I have like a full day. I feel like I've seen so much of what I wanted to see here anyway, so I'm just kind of hanging out, and it feels really nice to just like, yeah, be relaxed right now. Okay, we've changed. I actually switched back into this tank top that I wore yesterday. This is the, if you guys don't remember, the like, I keep wanting to say blue, yellow bathing suit that I got. I'm so excited. I love this bathing suit. I've been really loving yellow lately. I used to think that it washed me out, but I like it. I didn't end up reading like nearly any of my book, but that's okay. It's 11:40 right now. I texted my friend to see if she wanted anything. She thought that I meant like, do I need to bring anything? And I was like, no, I mean like, do you want anything? Like, do you want a latte? And she was like, oh my God, yes, a latte. So I'm gonna go pick her up a latte. I want another one myself, but I know I don't need it, but we'll see. We'll see what we do. I don't wanna like over caffeinate myself, because when I do that, things just go bad, but it's okay. I don't have a towel, but I think I'm just gonna like not have a towel. I'm not gonna go like swimming, so I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find her a latte. Luckily, I'm like, I mean, you guys kind of saw that little like town area is right next to my hotel. I feel like I've picked the perfect hotel. Like, even when my friends were dropping me off yesterday, they were like, whoa, this is so close to the beach. Anyway, let's get our bag, let's get our things together, and then we're gonna start heading off for our beach day. Hello you guys, I'm back from the beach day. It was honestly so fun. I am basically like the only friend in like a certain friend group that came to the wedding. So I have met everybody else because of like different festivities to do with the wedding, but I don't really know anybody else. Like super, like they're all like best friends, and I like don't really know them. So it definitely is like a matter of me putting myself out there a little bit when I'm hanging out with them. But honestly, it's been so fun, and it's so casual and easy to have a beach day where like you get to just sit on the beach and read basically. But we exchanged some numbers, and I think I'm gonna meet up with a couple of them for dinner. So I don't know what we're gonna do yet. If we don't end up meeting up with them for dinner, maybe we'll just like, we had a gyro for lunch, so maybe we'll do another gyro, or if there's like a pizza place or some pasta places, so maybe we'll do something like that. But I'm not super hungry right now, so I'm kind of just hanging out. Maybe let's go get some more wine, because we didn't have our wine yesterday. Other than that, whoa, I think tomorrow I am going to head off to that main little town. I was talking to somebody who went, I think today. They seemed to really like it, and you know, I figure I'm here. I think it's like a 40-minute bus ride. So the wedding is going to be until 1:30 a.m. from 5 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up at like decent time tomorrow, and then I will head off to go explore some more of the city, and then from there I think we'll come back. That's like probably right when it'll be getting hot, so maybe we'll just kind of like relax for a little bit, take a nap, and then start to get ready. So that's gonna be the main plan. Anyway, I think I'm gonna read a little bit, relax, have some wine. We'll see what we end up doing tonight. Everyone is staying like in this area, so that's really helpful because everything is walking distance here, which is really nice. I think that's gonna make it really easy. So I'll continue to update you guys with whatever I end up doing. Okay, update. I just kind of like have been hanging out at the hotel for a little while and just relaxing, because I've been kind of like not tired, but like, I don't know, like I feel like I need more time to relax, which is weird, but maybe that's just because I've been like go for the last 2 weeks. I texted a little bit with the people that are nearby, but they don't have any plans yet, and I'm not like super hungry. I had kind of a big lunch, but there is a little supermarket nearby, and I know that there's always like really fun snacks, so maybe I'm gonna just like go over there, see what I see. I know that a lot of people have been having like tzatziki lays, for example, so I want to see what else is there. So I'm gonna go walk, go try to see like what else maybe I want as like more of a snack instead of like a full-on dinner, and then if I change my mind, then we'll be out and we can get food. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna have that for tonight. So let's go and let's go see what they have at the supermarket. Okay, here's what I got. I went to Co-op supermarket. I remember this from Eastern Europe, so I don't know. Albania is just across the water, so maybe it's common there too. I had the tzatziki chips, but I haven't had ketchup chips yet on this trip, so figured out how to get those. This is a really random haul. I'm not gonna eat this all right now, but just felt like snacking. This is my favorite bar. They have different types of Milka bars in the US, but not this specific one, unless I think the only place I found it at is World Market, but the whole hazelnuts really makes it, so love this. And then I saw this in like the little bakery section, and I love a cookie, so I got two different kinds. This one is like sugar and like shortbread maybe, and then this one has like, it's also shortbread, but it has like the jam in the middle. That's everything that I got. Let's try these ketchup chips because I don't know if they're the same. I've only had the Lay's ones specifically, so I want to try these. Oh my God, I love these. The tzatziki ones, the tzatziki ones are really good too, but I had to go for these. There's a place nearby that has crepes. I love crepes and I'm like so badly wanting one. Wow, that's so good. Those jam cookies are so dangerous. Last but not least, let's try these guys. I can't tell. Oh, there's something inside. I didn't realize there were cookie sandwiches. It's kind of lemony. I don't know what's in the middle. I don't hate it, but I think I would have liked it if it was just these cookies and not a sandwich. But they're pretty good. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I think I'm gonna just read, maybe watch some TV, just kind of hang out here. And then we'll see if we hang out with the other group of people later. If not, and tomorrow morning we're gonna go over to the town. I think I'm glad that I didn't do that today because I would have had nothing to do until 5 p.m. tomorrow. I'll tell you guys if anything exciting happens. Okay, update. I was actually in my pajamas, but I just got changed. There's this place called Olive Garden, of all places, which is just hilarious. And some of the people are going to eat there. So I'm gonna go join them. I feel like I'm not like hungry at all, but I feel like it's good for me to socialize and like just to kind of go do something a little bit different, especially because these are all people that I'm gonna be spending time with at the wedding. Like I'm pretty sure we're all at the same table and I don't really know them very well, so I might as well. So let's go. I just needed to get redressed really fast and we're gonna go to Olive Garden. We'll see what it is. All right, let's go to Olive Garden. Oh, I am so tired now. It's like almost 10:30. We went to a restaurant called Olive Garden, which is such a funny name, but they've only been around for like 4 months, they said. And it was really good. I got some pasta, which I was kind of looking forward to something that wasn't a gyro because I've had so many gyros lately. We just kind of walked around. There was a bar called Sunshine, so we went there and we had a drink, and then they went to go get a converter because they left theirs with somebody else and there was a whole thing. But anyway, it was really fun to like get to know them a little bit better and like actually get to sit down and like ask questions and again like actually get to know each other. Now we are back. Oh, I wanted to take a shower tonight. Yeah, let me take a shower really fast. I need to because otherwise my hair will be bad in the morning. Let's take a quick shower and then I think tomorrow we're gonna go to the main town, just kind of explore a little bit and then come back and get ready for the wedding. And then my taxi is gonna be picking me up at 4:30 p.m. So super excited for all of that. I think this is the latest that I've stayed up in a while and I've been trying to stay up kind of late lately because the wedding is gonna be until 1:30 a.m. like I've mentioned to you guys, but it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna have, you know, actually I have caffeine pills, so maybe I'll take some caffeine pills while I'm at the wedding, which is kind of a crazy thing to say, but I don't know, I just want to make sure that I have the ability to like rally when I need to. Anyway, let's go shower and then we'll head off to bed and I will see you guys bright and early. Good morning, you guys. It is like almost 8 o'clock right now. I think a place for coffee opens at 8, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes and then we'll go over there. And then the bus comes at 8:30ish, so I'm gonna take the bus. We're gonna drive up to the like town, and I think there's like an old fortress and just a bunch of things to see. So we'll spend a little bit of time there. Maybe we'll either get lunch there or we'll come back here for lunch, and then we'll start getting ready for the wedding, which is crazy. I accidentally like just didn't take photos yesterday, but luckily a few were sent to me, which is nice. But yeah, just it was a fun day. It was nice to like meet more of my friends and just, I don't know, just get to see everybody, get to meet everybody, and then get to celebrate today. So it's gonna be such a great time. I'm very excited. And this is like everything that the trip has been like leading up to. So I don't know, it's just even more exciting because of that. Yeah, that's all I really have. So let's go explore some and then we'll get ready for the wedding together. Such a beautiful day. I'm just kind of walking around and like seeing all the sights. There's like this main part of Old Town Corfu that has like the old fortress and like this beautiful museum that's right here. So I'm kind of just walking around, taking photos, just looking at it. That's kind of it. I'm gonna walk over to the old fortress right now, but first I'm gonna quickly take a photo right here. I'm glad I came here today because I think it would have been beautiful at night yesterday too, but I think I just would have had less time. I think the buses are just not as frequent here. It seems like they come like maybe every 45 minutes. So we have more time to explore because we're here in the morning and the sun doesn't get insane until like noon. So it's only 9:30. We have tons of time before the heat really comes. This island right here, but that like mountain, those mountains, those mountains, that's Albania right there. And then I think on this side, that's like mainland Greece. So Athens would be that way, but pretty cool. That's Albania. So I walked through the town for a little bit and now we're at this like area here, and down in this area that's where the water is. So we're gonna walk to that water, gonna loop back around, and then I think I'm gonna get food and then head back to the hotel. That's the plan so far. It's about 11 right now, so we're gonna go a little beyond the like 11:30 mark, but I think that also will just like, we're gonna get food too, so that'll just cut out having to get food when we get back to the hotel. My hotel, and I needed to quickly rinse off because I was sweaty. The town itself was so cool. It was funny though because at a point the bus just like wasn't coming, and I was like, okay, it must just be that there's like a lot of traffic, because there's like a certain area that has a lot of traffic. And so then I was just like waiting, but like most of the bus stops have like a digital thing that tells you how long until the next bus, but for whatever reason the stop I was at didn't have that. So I decided to walk to a different stop that did have that, and it said that it was going to be 25 minutes. Like I somehow just missed the bus even though I was standing there the entire time. So I was like, whatever, it must just be like extremely delayed, or like for whatever reason that one in particular just had been canceled. So I decided to go over to get a soda because there was a little market like right, oh, there's the soda. There was a little market right next to the bus stop, and as I'm paying I see the bus and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like sprinting out basically. I finally get on. People keep asking me if they're on the right bus, and I'm like, I don't know. Like they'll come up to me and speak Greek, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. I barely know where I'm going, but I'm finally picking up on some of the characters, which, you know, has been helpful. But anyway, I get on and I like sit down, and then the bus just is like not going, and I'm like, what's going on? And I look over, the bus driver left to go get an iced latte. It was just so ridiculous. But the town itself was so
cool. It was just like basically an old town, which is really fun. It reminds me so much of other places in Eastern Europe. Like, I mean, we're so close to Eastern Europe. We're kind of like smack between, like, I can see Albania, like I was telling you guys before, but we're right next to Italy too. I posted some photos and my friend who's gonna be picking me up from the airport was like, oh my gosh, you're in Italy. And I was like, nope, but I'm so close. And he was like, oh, well, we always consider Corfu like basically Italy. I'm trying so hard to brush my hair right now. I was talking to the friends that I had dinner with last night. We're all gonna get the taxi together. It's only 20 euros, I think, total. So makes it easy. I was prepared to pay it myself, but now that I'm splitting, I only have to pay 5 euros, which is nice. And so then I confirmed with my hotel people and they said that they'd prefer to pick me up at 4:15 because there could be traffic. There's basically like one main highway and it gets really packed and it's really, really small. It's on a cliff. So it's like kind of just a lot, and so the traffic builds up a lot. So they recommended picking me up at 4:15. So we're all gonna meet here then and go to the wedding, which is crazy. It's like 2 p.m. now, so I didn't want to get my hair wet again, but I just want it to be fresh when I go to the wedding. So I'm brushing it out right now. I only have this little travel brush. It's not the best, and I haven't been able to like, I mean, I've shampooed and conditioned my hair, but like all of the products are like, I don't know. Hotel products are just never the best. So my hair feels so dry. I actually keep just like having a pinch me moment where I'm like, my best friend is getting married. Like, that's crazy. It's wild. Cannot wait to see everything and like just be there for this moment. And in the meantime, I'm gonna relax a little bit. So I will see you guys when we're getting ready. All right, here's the final look. Sadly, I only have this bag, which is not gonna look the best, but it is what it is. This is the dress that I'm wearing, and these are the shoes. Let me show you guys up close. I always wear these shoes for weddings because they're easy to dance in. I have these fun earrings and I have some jewelry, and that's kind of it. I'm keeping it extremely simple because one, it's all I could bring, and two, it's all I need. Like, I don't even have a necklace because my necklace broke and I haven't found anything that I like better, and it's okay. Like, I don't need to bring a ton of things. So this is what we're wearing. I'm so excited. I love this dress. It has these details, which I didn't get to show off last time I wore it to a wedding because it was cold. But my friend whose wedding it is today, she's the one who actually picked out this dress for me. So I'm very excited to wear it and just to be at her wedding. Like, this is so crazy. So let's go off and watch her get married. About the wedding. It was literally so perfect. Just like every detail was insane. I mean, you guys saw some of the videos, but like I was trying really hard to just be present in the moment because I feel like I mean, it's one of my best friends, so it's like there were so many times where I like went up to go hug her and like we were like so close to crying and we were like, no, we can't do this. Yeah, it was such a beautiful everything. I was concerned I wasn't gonna be able to stay up, but I actually did stay up until 1 a.m. is when the shuttles took us back down, and then I got into my hotel by 1:30 a.m. and I was so tired, so I just went immediately back to bed. But it was literally perfect. Like, I don't know what else to say about it, honestly, and I loved it. Like, it was everything that I know she was hoping for, and everything was perfect. The weather was perfect. It was like a little hot when they were doing their actual ceremony, but once the sun went down, like, it was such perfect time. Like, it was probably like 75, 78, but no sun. So it was just literally, everything was perfect. Perfect. So at one of my friends, the wedding that I went to in Sacramento, they had these little napkins with their cats on them, and so I told my friend about it, and I was like, you need to do it with your dog. So she made these, which are so cute. It says drinks on Gus, and I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but they're green. And then
it's so fun because I've like helped her with all of these things, but I haven't seen them together, obviously. So anyway, there was like a little thing of candies, almonds, and so she had all of this stuff, and then the menu was so cute. She made all of this stuff, by the way, crazy. So yeah, this is the menu, and then I had the sea bass, and it was so good, so good. And then this is the cool part. So this was like your placement, so it was on here like this, but when you flip it, it has a stamp, and every stamp was from the groom's grandfather's collection because he was a stamp collector. And so my friend like was kind of putting together, okay, this stamp goes for this person for this reason, and then when you open it up, there's a handwritten card to you from whoever you're closer to. So for me, it was from my friend, and then the groom wrote. She said it was like a 60-40 split, basically. Yeah, it was just so special to have that little extra touch. It was lovely. I think it's raining, so I just showered and I'm getting ready. I think I've scheduled a taxi for about 12:30, but I'm just waiting for like the confirmation from my hotel. And then once that's good to go, I'm going to go actually right now. Somehow the pod in the espresso machine like got messed up, so normally I have two, so I was gonna have one for this morning, but I need to go get cash and I need to go get a coffee, maybe some breakfast. So we're gonna go run out, do that, and then we'll have our little poolside day back at the estate. I hope that the weather turns out, but you know, it should be fine no matter what. Like, it's warm for sure. It's almost 80 degrees. It's just cloudy today. Regardless, we'll have fun, we'll have music, celebration. That's what matters. All right, we're back, and I just got a few things. So first and foremost, I got my latte. The ladies here are so nice. They're so nice. Like, they remember you. Like, they even were like, oh, because you are leaving at 12:30, we'll clean your room then because we imagine you want to like relax a little. Like, they're so nice. It's like a whole family. It's great. But anyway, got my latte, and then I feel like I really wanted a croissant, so I just got a better croissant. And then I need to try spanakopita in Greece. It's still warm. Look how insane this looks. This is 280. Like, that's insane. I'm gonna just relax for a little bit. I have like an hour or so, just over an hour until I want to get ready, and then we'll go. It's so muggy out there that it's like hot. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of relax, maybe read my book, watch TV, something along those lines. Then we'll go off to the estate and have some fun with them. You guys, I'm so tired. So here's what I'm gonna do really fast. I took a little bit of a nap, but I got a text from some of the people that I've been hanging out with, and they are just kind of like hanging out, might go get dinner. So I'm gonna pack really fast. That way I'm just like prepped and like not exhausted later, and then from there I'll be able to come home, get ready for the flights, all that kind of stuff. I can't believe we're already leaving Greece. Okay, let's just change and then we'll go meet up with some friends and do like one last little hurrah here while we're here, and then yeah, go from there. I can't believe we're already leaving. Made it back to the hotel. I'm just getting ready for bed, putting my PJs on, brushing my teeth, the whole thing. We honestly just met up and ended up going to a restaurant to get appetizers, and none of us were like really that hungry, so we didn't get like a full meal. But after that, we just kind of walked around. We got ice cream, and there was these like donut things, so we got some of those, and that was sort of it. So I do think I'm going to end the video here though, because tomorrow we have to wake up early. It's 10:40 right now. I'm glad I took the nap that I did. I napped hard earlier, but yeah, I need to go to sleep because I have to wake up. I already set my alarm for 5 a.m, which luckily that's not like terrible. I've had some 3:30 mornings, you know what I mean? So I feel like 5 is like our normal time for wake up, so that's fine, we can do that. But I do think I'm gonna end the video here because tomorrow we head off to Rome. It's the last leg of the trip, and I really can't believe that we're at the end here. My friend is picking me up from the airport tomorrow, and don't really know what else we're gonna get up to, but I'm so excited that my friend, his name is Carlo, he will be there, and then a couple of my other friends from the States who I don't get to see that often. Like, their parents live in the same area that we live in, but they've moved to New York, so we don't see them all that often. So I get to meet up with them too, and it's just gonna be such a fun time. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and being here with me. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. And we have, again, one more video before we head off and go back home, which is crazy. Can't believe that this trip is already coming to an end. Like, I know I have another like 5 days or something like that, but I miss it already. Again, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.